Guess his work on that statue didn't leave much time for renovations. Never thought I'd be so relieved to see Paradise.
Take your best shot.
Don't think you can come over here and try to strong-arm me, too.
You say the militia have closed Paradise to newcomers, so where should I go?
Are all paradisans like this?
So is the shanty.
I sailed all the way from the Eastern Reach, if you can believe it.
That's far enough, Outlander. Well, well. If it isn't the new arrival. So eager to make a name for himself. I'm your death, swift and subtle, like a blade in the dark. And this here is Pod.
Hello.
Well, I can see which of you two is the poet. Unfortunately, you're both short on common sense.
Me and Pod, we aren't so fond of Outlanders. Especially ones looking as strange as you. For all we know, you're one of those sick bastards. A plague carrier. A blight on our fair city.
Boss? What if he's right?
Shut up, Pod. Let me do the talking.
You're doing great so far. Really menacing.
No one brings the plague into my town, Outlander. No one. At least you can die knowing it wasn't personal. My town, Outlander. Street whelps. Did you hear that, Pod? Let's teach this Adiran pig a lesson.
Wait, you fought in battles? Real battles? And survived? Boss, I think we're in big trouble.
Pod? I swear,
I can't do this anymore. Thieving and killing, it's...
You ungrateful nitwit! Once I'm done with the Outlander, I'm coming after...
Good. I was getting tired of listening to them anyway. You're mine now! Just like the good old days.
Sorry about what happened earlier. I never wanted to kill you, just rub you up a little.
Nice banner, ain't it? I found it on... Good evening. This is the banner of Cadnur, a fine castle in the Eastern Reach. Not so fine anymore, is it? According to legend, one of the gods destroyed it. Then the lord or lady returned from the dead, seeking vengeance. That's where the story gets interesting. Romance, sword fights, explosions, dragons. Strange tale if you ask me. Never did hear how it ended.
Welcome to Paradise, Envoy. Good work out there, Envoy. Only just arrived and you're already the talk of the town. Well, the ambassador ordered me to give you free access to the city. No idea why he's calling the shots all of a sudden, but...
That sounds ominous.
Anyway, you can go on ahead. The ambassador's expecting you. Well, she comes and goes. You never know where she'll turn up. Kind of like once you're in the city, you'll find the Adiran embassy
What? No parting words from...
Shove off, muttonhead.
With talk like that, it's no wonder. At least I'm in good company now.
should not be here. You should be free, whole, the blood feeding your veins. A space within emptiness, where the gods live. A cave. We feel the souls of multitudes. We could dip our hand in once. We are trapped like wasps in... Worse. You died. An arrow broke the skin. A festering blot of corruption. It stilled your heart. It silenced the song in your mind. As many as the beetles and worms in the soil. But we do not want that. We could send you back. Just this once. We are bound. We are Help us. We sense the rot. You must find us. Like a scent in the wind, yes. We will show you, but first, we will free you. You are ours. We breathe deep. All.
You're awake? Thank the gods. For a second there, I thought I had a problem on my hands. You'd think so, but I can't find a scratch.
Glad to see you with us. I was sure you were already on your next trip around the wheel, but I brought you here just in case. If anyone can work a miracle, it's Liviana, though whatever restored you is beyond even her skill. Hey, I'm sure you would have slung me over your back too.
There's something I still don't understand. A resistance to poison isn't a resistance to the beyond.
What does this mean for him? Other than...
That depends on a few things. Visions and hallucinations? Likely. Manifestations of past lives? Uncommon, but possible.
Ah, look at us, rambling on like you're still the bloodied corpse.
This is far beyond my expertise. You should visit Runid, our local watcher. She would know what to make of your strange, stubborn soul. One who sees into the spirit realm, speaks to the dead, and knows the past through their eyes. A watcher examines the soul down to its very core. I can't think of anyone more Runid's shop is in the hills to the north. Just head out of the gate to the east of town and follow the path that curves... Oh, but avoid the Watcher in Hightown. I'll send word to the ambassador that you survived. Head up the stairs outside my clinic and take a left onto the main road.
I suppose following the chain of command. Either way, I should go with you. Your assess... Don't mention it. Besides, I don't want this to... The sooner we solve your murder, then we should talk back at camp. I'm hoping...
Hey! I had a dream about you.
Envoy, what can I do for you?
Yeah.
Godlike. So, you're that godlike, the Adiran envoy. You're the one who saves the ambassador from the strangle root, right? Well, the conversation went something like, did you hear an Adiran envoy was killed at the gate? What? Really? Yes, a godlike. He saved the ambassador from it, and so on. I'm sorry if that came up. I'm just trying to help some friends of mine. They're Adirans, but they've had a string of bad luck. Is there any chance you could lend them a hand? Oh, heroic and observant, huh? Joking aside, I know this seems strange, but I'm just... A fair request. I was an animancer in Fjord, just through the mountain. A lot of Valian animancers came to Fjord to experiment without the... Well, it turned out my high-minded theories were more explosive than I had calculated. I washed out, disgraced. Then I left Emerald Stair and I lost myself in a bottle at the grinning... Lofled and Gladwine pulled me out of it. Galarde. Lofled and Gladwine came here about 8 years ago, long before the recent rush of Adirans. They admitted to having a checkered past back home, but they started a new life in Paradis. Back then you'd struggle to find an Adiran in the city. Now they're everywhere. That's all very well for His Highness. Anyway, with all these Adirans coming in, Lofled and Gladwine, and if they were spotting your faces, it was only a matter of time before those faces started spotting them back. They're lying low in the shantytown for now, but...
Adirans in the shantytown? I doubt they're getting a warm welcome. Most of the people there are Paradisans run out by Adir.
They're afraid to go out in public, and Gladwine, poor soul, he's gone blind from bad drink. But you can. There are herbs in the wild. It's a little too dangerous for us ordinary folk. For the hero who braved the strangle root?
Ending with flattery is a nice...
Agrasima. Many thanks, Envoy. Oh, there is one more thing they need. Land deeds. They've already paid for them. There's a Rawatayan in the Pearl District, Mako, who was handling the paperwork. I don't know. That's the problem. Mako and I had a falling out a while back. It's best if someone else goes. Thank you, Envoy.
Assassinated just inside the front gates. The killer is still at large. A captain from the Valian Trading Company seeks a criminal known as Trevik. Trevik and his crew are believed armed and deadly.
Come on. Walk in, give her the letter, and go. You don't have to say anything. The letter will do the talking for you. Sort of. Maybe you can help. I was seeing this girl, Nasha, down at the bathhouse. I haven't been in a while, though. That's what everyone tells me. I wrote her a letter, but I'm too cowardly to deliver it. Right. I understand. I probably wouldn't want to sort out a stranger's... Deep breath. I hope she won't be sad.
A recently arrived envoy from Adir was assassinated just inside the front gates. Killer, a captain from the Valian Trading Company, seeks a criminal known as Trevik. Trevik and his crew are...
Walk in. I know. I wrote her a letter. Thank you. I used to wonder why Nasha should be working right now. The place is called the Mermaid's Den. If you get lost, look for the mermaid mural.
High Market. A haven of opulence in an otherwise nice city.
The Adherents only see us as soil to feed their dying homeland. You, Adherent! You herald the end of our... The citizens of Paradise have come to... You represent everything.
Down with Adia!
Do you really think the Adherents killed the Claviger?
Don't sign any petitions, no matter what anyone says.
I'm telling you!
Excuse me, are you going to see the Watcher? Phaeton, at your service. I study the gods.
Post-mortal cognition. I examine who we are in death and what we recall of it in...
We aren't animancers, in case you were concerned. As I'm well aware, my friend and I are metaphysical philosophers, and we have...
If you want to run, now's our chance.
I say Watchers are a hoax, and he says Watchers are magical, all-knowing windows into the afterlife.
That isn't how philosophy works.
Doesn't matter.
Thank you for your perspective, Envoy. We'll trouble...
You ever meet people who have too much free time on their hands? I had a guy ask me whether dreams had a taste here once. I know I feel safe with the guard presence around here. I remember the family who lived there. I really thought they'd make a go of it. There's a joke about Paradise's government in here somewhere.
Damn rickety table. No one... Need something, Envoy?
Murderers!
Not to worry, Envoy. We got one of the bastards.
It's a horrible situation all around.
Oh, bless my soul. The Adherent envoy. Isn't this a surprise? Not only to see... Chandlers don't get many high-ranking clients. Priests and pilgrims mostly. Still, business is... Well, there was this Aothasian priest on his way to Emerald Stair. He was rather fond of... And the Temple of Andra can't seem to get enough of them. Burning the wick at both... Eloy, don't keep the Lady of Lament waiting now. Unlike Aethys, patient... A lot of them came here after the purgings in the Deerwood, looking for sanctuary. Even on these shores, Aethys isn't the most popular deity. Andra is closer to our hearts, always has been. With the gods on my side, I won't need to. If you need to keep warm at night, help yourself to some Mogren's Fury. It's growing. No charge, of course. The Adherent envoy's money...
Aethys, forgive me. I don't have much to give. The Adherent soldiers have seized so much. There's little left to buy. Please?
It's the envoy. Get him! All clear. You're mine now!
Right behind you.
Good one! Hey! Over here!
Back on my feet.
Next one's mine!
heard something. Hold it.
Settle you can!
You okay?
I can't!
If you have to ask, you can't afford it.
we not come here to escape the Empire? Do the Adirians not exemplify everything we hate?
Hey, it's the Envoy!
Envoy, hey!
I swear, I owe you the world.
I own the world. You saved my life, remember?
Yeah, you only told me about 100 times.
Hey, where's Yeda? Is everyone else on their way?
No. Oh, God.
They didn't make it, Offric.
But you saved Cadman.
What happened?
What?
They probably went quickly, if that helps.
I can't.
Hey, Offric, hey. You always knew that was a risk, right?
Better to go out at the bottom and dying in bed like ground.
Did you avenge them? Is the Oracle dead? At least they got justice.
And I got my
Don't be a baby. You would have been fine without me.
What I mean to say is...
Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to give you this. It belonged to our grandfather. He'd always wanted to join the Corps, but like when we were recruiting, he gave it to us.
Ambassador Heelgard has written to Expedition Command back in High Crown.
While we wait...
Wait. Mermaid Stand.
You told him?
It was a moment of weakness.
Well, I'm sure you've got...
I don't know if you heard, but there's...
If you're ever in High Crown...
Yeah.
I wish things had turned out better for the rest of their crew, but I'm glad they made it. One of them may even get a happy ending.
You died. But you're here. Gods...
Envoy, is it really... I can't believe you're alive. When they dragged you to Liviana's clinic, I assumed the worst. How do you feel? And yet you rallied your spirits and reported for... But we'll return to the topic of your... Our first order of business is your... You said you had a missive for... I'm eager to see what our Emperor... Now, His Majesty names you a loyal servant of the Adiran Empire, and an extension of the throne's authority. Thank goodness. At least someone understands the gravity of our situation. Here's something to tide you over. You've seen how wild the Living Lands has become. Both in... No sooner had you arrived than you found yourself at the center of our troubles. At this point, I can't rule it. This embassy has no shortage of political foes. You've seen firsthand what it can do in nature. Thank you, Envoy. The island. Inquisitor Ludwig thinks the plague is that she's more concerned about these local rebels fighting against the Empire. They were paradisans once. Law-abiding. They've sabotaged our work. Killed. I look forward to hearing about it in your report. I won't lie to you, Envoy. Our position is tenuous. If we can't even defend ourselves, but defend it we must. For this, Inquisitor Ludwig demands that these Paradisan rebels must face justice. Ludwig goes where she likes, haunting the living lands like a vet. Let's make sure to give her some...
Not many get a chance to solve the... I know someone who could help. A dwarven tracker named Marius. He's staying at the Grinning Ballarrock, not far from Liviana's infirmary. We just take the main road east to the market, then head down the stairs and cross the canal. Rough part of town, even by the standards of Paradise. I can tell you're skeptical, but remember that you're an outsider here, and a lot of
New weeds, a new beast in the...
As you've seen firsthand. You could use some local help.
I suggest you recruit as many allies as you can, but choose carefully. They, like you, will represent the Empire. But before we can send you off to parts unknown, we need assurances from the local healer that you're fully recovered. After all, you survived a brush with death. The health of your body is one thing. An unusual course of... Remember, the assassin is out there. I admire your confidence. There's no... We'll talk more of the dream.
How about we start with Marius at the Grinning Ballarrock? Sometimes we get more contraband coming through here than honest goods.
Well, I'll be chopped by a Zaret queen. You're that godlike from the dock. I can't believe my luck. Nothing all here.
Indeed, a young dwarf and his crew stopped by. They were asking where they could find luminous Ardra, of all things. I said they were most likely out of luck, but I might know somewhere they might find some if they look. Welcome, not long ago, a group of animats. They carried their instruments and a healthy supply of luminous Ardra to the island of Castel's Folly. That island has all sorts of stories about it. People have... Question, why are you looking for those sailors? Did the Valian captain send you? I don't know much, but one of the smugglers whispered the name Captain Bardot. The name sounded Valian to me. Oh no, I imagine a Valian sea captain. The folks you're looking for are probably getting themselves killed searching for... I can tell you wouldn't listen to me if I warned...
Envoy, got a situation over here. Oh, good. You came over. Glad to see you're up and about.
For fuck's sake, can we move this along? I don't have all day.
The same thing we deal with every day. Most of us are off searching for the ones who attacked you. That leaves us short-handed. I caught this one, but I have to check her cart. Find any? Find anything?
Finally! Someone with...
All right. If he says so, you can go.
Much appreciated, Envoy.
So close. But what's the It's useless,
You there? Are you just going to stand there and gawk at that body all day?
He's dead. It's not... You! What are you doing? This is a crime scene! That's evidence.
That's the Imperial Envoy. Stay out of his way.
Right. My mistake.
Well... Look who graced us with his... This is the Sparrowhawks district. State your business. Go on. But remember, Thal's got his eye. Watch your back. Or don't.
Smile and be yourself.
Best watch your step around here, Envoy. This is my
So, the puny got you and your countrymen are not welcome. Not being welcome here doesn't mean you aren't tolerated. I would be lying if I said I wasn't just waiting. One little slip in my district and... No, little Godkin. If I wished for a reason to spill your... Now be gone.
Let us in, sweetheart.
I told you, we're closed.
Not for us, you're not.
This man gotta do is get his needs met around here.
Huh. If you think we'll roll over after we steal things,
That's
That's exactly.
Whatever a man wins at cards, he's...
Oh, sorry.
Charmed, I'm sure.
You're the talk of the town, Which one will you give them more reason to worry about? As long as you don't give them any trouble either, they will.
Juliana knows enough dirt to run half a pair.
He makes me out to be such a gossip. What do you want to know? Hit your... Everyone loves... Now, if you've come... I'm out of some... I'd hunt them down myself, but I don't have someone... For goods like the local strongmen, the Sparrowhawk, they must have thought it looked valuable.
The Sparrowhawks used to be bullied. Shipment or not?
Aren't you amenable? My gentlemen usually have to pay me to tell them what to do. Go to the docks. Their lieutenant runs one of the warehouses there. He'll probably keep it close. And my life would be easier. Go on, then.
I hope Elia's all right. Oh, sweetie. We're closed. Are you here to see Juliana? Belia? But she hasn't come... Oh, I understand. That poor girl. She thinks everything that goes wrong is... Yes, I did. Just not in the way... Thank you for bringing that letter, though. I was worried about her. We don't get many godlike here. In fact, I think you might be the first.
Huh? Who are you?
Let's leave them alone. They look worried for someone.